Alright, April 28, Julian Crypto here, nothing here is financial advice. Pretty big news. Central African Republic has adopted Bitcoin as an official currency. The presidency said on Wednesday, becoming the first country in Asia and second in Africa and second country in the world to do so. Right now, Bitcoin is an official currency in Central African Republic. The Central African Republic follows in the footsteps of El Salvador, which has adopted Bitcoin as a legal tender last year. And the Central African Republic is one of the 6 nations that use the Central African CFA franc as a regional currency governed by the Bank of Central African States. So this is pretty big news right here at the Wikipedia. You can see Bitcoin as a legal tender. This is the second country in the world which has adopted Bitcoin. Pretty big news. How the Bitcoin will react, how the price will react. So let's take a look at the chart. So one daily interval. Let's take a look at one daily interval. Alright, so here El Salvador adoption. Here El Salvador adoption. But they announces the Bitcoin, that they want to adopt Bitcoin pretty before, just they announced it before. So everybody were waiting for this. And then they sold with their profits. And right now, nobody knows that other country will do the same. So how the Bitcoin price will react to this? Right now, probably, maybe the Bitcoin price is undervalued because of that news. Of course, we will see what will happen during next couple of days. Next piece of news. Fort Worth, Texas becomes first city in the US to mine Bitcoin. And Fort Worth is this city in Texas. They starting with 3 ASICs. It's nothing, no big deal. It's probably for marketing, but it's the beginning. It's the beginning of something new. Another Miami mortgage firm is letting home buyers use their cryptocurrency as a collateral for loans, so they don't have to make a down payment. And this is their site. Milo is prepared to lend out up to about 5 million a time on individual home loans. Those require borrowers to pledge the full amount of the property in cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum, before transferring them to a custodian for safe keeping. Next piece of news is from Mexico. Mexico is installing Bitcoin ATM in their Senate building, and here is a photo. Next piece of news. 6 of 10 Salvadorians quit using the Chivo wallet after getting the Bitcoin incentive, study finds. Most users who used Chivo after spending their $30 bonus do not have engaged with the app intensively. Okay, this is not good, but this is the research. Maybe they are not aware enough to hold Bitcoin. Maybe they just need that capital, but about 40% are still using Bitcoin and Chivo wallet. And Fidelity is the big company. Assets under management above $4 trillion. So Fidelity introduces Bitcoin as a retirement investment option. Great for Bitcoin and great for Fidelity, of course. And here is an article, and Forbes is writing about it. how stagflation could trigger global Bitcoin adoption. So basically, a stagflation sets and across major economies, investors are increasingly turning to Bitcoin as a safe haven asset. The supply of Bitcoin held on exchanges is shrinking, and here is that supply. Bitcoin on exchanges is shrinking. That could lead to more volatility and decoupling from equities. Stagflation is a prolonged period in which an economy experiences persistently high inflation, high unemployment rates, and high and stagnant aggregate demand. This situation can trigger global Bitcoin adoption, as investors may seek Bitcoin as a safe haven to store and protect their assets. Forbes is writing about this. And here, Katie Wood, recent report from Katie Wood ARK Investments suggests that Ethereum could achieve a valuation of more than 20 trillion in next 10 years. That implies 5,000 and 400% upside from its currency price. Here is a big article about DeFi, about Bitcoin, about artificial intelligence, Web3, and other pretty good investments. I will read it, I will tell you more. And here, BitMEX ex-CEO explains how Bitcoin will have hit $1 million by 2013. And basically, he's suggesting that the European Union will collapse. And everybody will print the money, and Bitcoin has to hit this $1 million worth. Okay, so what is happening on chain? Here is 1 hour interval, and as you can see, right here, pretty big signs. Tell me, what do you think? How do you play with that? What do you do? Funding rate slightly negative. Coinbase investors buying the dips right here. And long-term hodlers right now not selling. 15 minutes interval. Let's take a look at 15 minutes interval. So look at this Bitcoin price going up and up. And what about reserve? Bitcoin reserve is still decreasing. Stablecoins reserve are still. What investors will do with this kind of news from the world, and what you will do, of course. And right now, here, Twitter. So basically, according to this chart, this analysis, we might fall even lower, because previously 44%, 47% dump, we might fall even lower. But according to DXY, right now, it's pretty nice time to buy Bitcoin. And here, from CryptoQuant, according to their analysis, look at this, and look at this. This is exchange supply shock ratio, and because of that, Bitcoin price might go even higher, they suggest. And here the analyst is suggesting, according to his indicator, that right now we are in a great time to buy Bitcoin. Each time of the CCI crossed upwards the green line, a huge bull run followed, he says. Alright, what do you think about this? How do you play with this? Okay, and the end. These are not my official accounts, guys. These are some fake accounts. Please report them. These accounts on Telegram, Julian Crypto oficjalny kanał, and Julian Crypto. These are not my official accounts. They are writing it in pretty different languages. Funny. All right. These are not my official accounts. Please report them. Okay. And for today, that's all. use the tools, and bye bye. See you tomorrow.